Yo, hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing awesome. So I have something different and I just wanted to talk today, but it's 50 questions that you've never been asked. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So number one, what's your favorite candle scent? Okay, so I've definitely been asked this a million times because I have worked for Yankee Candle for like 4 years, so I have a lot of candles and I have a broad knowledge of candles. You can't just pick one favorite fragrance, but if I had one that I always have to come back to and that they don't make anymore, it's called Vanilla Satin. And of course this is a full large jar that I have not even burned yet because I have a few other jars of it and I want it to last forever, but it's called Vanilla Satin. It's just like the perfect combination between a laundry fragrance, like a detergent, a really fresh thing, and vanilla. So I don't really like vanilla too much, but I love Vanilla Satin. So this is one of my favorite candle scents. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? It'd have to be someone really funny because I really like comedy and someone funny. Actually, Bette Midler is really funny. I really love her. So Bette Midler. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Male celebrity. I'm not really down with celebrities. I don't keep up with all of them, so this is kind of a hard question for me. Justin Long, because he's funny too. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Oh my god, okay, so if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Still waiting. No, I'm almost 25 now, so I want to say probably 27. Do you know a hoarder? I am personally a hoarder. If you guys have not seen my extensive candle collection, I'm just gonna take you over to it. I just actually organized it all too, so that is a bookshelf, and underneath there are more candles under there, so I have a lot of candles. Trash can, and then that's not even my makeup, okay? And I have a bunch of nail polish, and I have a bunch of... So, do I know a hoarder? Yes, I'm pretty in touch with myself. Can you do a split? No way. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike? Probably like, I don't know, what age are you usually when you learn to ride a bike? Like 5? 6? Kindergarten? How many oceans have you swam in? I don't really go to the beach. I don't really like the ocean. Atlantic. So 1. How many countries have you been to? So I've been to the United States. I have been to Canada, and I have been to the Bahamas. That is all. And I can't wait to check off some more countries because I really need a vacation. Is anyone in your family in the army? No, thank God. No offense to those military people, but I don't know how you do it. I'd miss them too much and it's just sad. But go military families, but no one is in the military in my family. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Ben will probably kill me, but so Ben and I have talked about names even though we're not ready for children whatsoever. Like, we need to get married first and all that stuff. It'll be Zoe, and I will make sure that her name is Zoe on the birth certificate. So her name will be Zoe, but we can call her Zoe. That way when she gets older, she has the chance to be like, hey, I don't want to be a little Zoe my whole life, so she can decide whether she wants to be called Zoe as in her real name or not. What would you name your first son if you had one? I already picked out the name. Ben got the girl and I got the boy. So Isaac. Isaac will be our son. Hopefully we have a son. What's the worst grade you got on a test? Well, I've gotten this grade a few times. So the worst grade I could probably say would be like a 43. So anything failing, and that was always math. I'm so good at math. Okay, what was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Rugrats. Rugrats, for sure. 90s kids. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? I don't even remember what I wore when I was 8. I was probably like Jasmine. I know that I was Jasmine one of the years, and I was a blonde. Remember this, I'm a blonde. I'd look much better as a Jasmine now. So I'm gonna go with Jasmine and be safe. Have you read any Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I really need to read more because I don't read enough, and yeah, I basically never read. Never read any of these books, okay? So I watched the Harry Potter movie, and I got to the second movie, that little Dobby thing, and I was like, dude, I hate little Dobby. I hate that character so much, so I didn't even watch the rest of the movie, so I don't even know what Harry Potter is through the second movie, so whoop. Hunger Games, loved it, loved all of them. Haven't read the books. Twilight, I was forced into watching the movies. Don't really care for them too much. Never read the books, even though I heard the books were amazing, so no judgment on the books. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Of course I would rather have an English accent, a British accent, of course, because the women just sound so beautiful. It's so nice. Did your mother go to college? I know that my mom went to a community college, just way better than I did, so good for you, Mom. And she went to be a fashion designer, actually. She just never finished. Are your grandparents still married? So technically, my grandmother on my mother's side is now widowed. Grandpa died 2 years ago. They're still married. They're married for life, so yes, they're still married. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No. And I kind of have no desire to. I'm not that kind of a girl. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Whatever kids are born and don't know who Kermit the Frog is? Sad life. What's the first amusement park you've been to? Okay, so I will have to say Disney, just because I was little. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Okay, so German, of course. Ben and I had actually been trying to learn German. He got a lot farther along than I did. I just got lazy. Learning a language is really hard, yo. It takes dedication. Do you spell the color as gray, G-R-E-Y, or gray, G-R-A-Y? I always mess that up. So I'm pretty sure G-R-E-Y is, I want to say, is like the name gray. And then the color gray is G-R-A-Y. But I could be totally wrong, so don't take me up on that. Is your father bald? No. Oh my gosh. My dad, I love you, Dad. My dad had the longest ponytail for a long time, but then he wouldn't cut the top, so it was just like a mullet. And I know that he loved it, so kudos, Dad. Do you know triplets? No. I don't know any triplets, actually. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Kate Winslet does not get naked in The Notebook, so I'm gonna go with Titanic. I love Kate Winslet. Have you ever had Indian food? Yes, it's pretty delicious. I just could do without all the curry. My dad, he's a programmer, so he traveled a lot and went to different countries for like business trips and stuff. So he'd always come back and make like the craziest cool food. So I grew up eating a lot of different foods, which is awesome. But I had too much curried shrimp, curried rice, curried chicken. Like, I'm really not into curry. I know that there's a lot of Korean Indian food without the curry, but otherwise Indian is awesome. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Okay, so I can tell you one of my favorite restaurants that I remember I always went to every year for my birthday. Give me a thumbs up if you love this restaurant, because it was Bennigan's. It was this Irish kind of chain restaurant, like Chili's or something like that, but it was called Bennigan's. And they do not have them anymore, and every time I see a Bennigan's, it's like abandoned and run down, but Bennigan's was my favorite restaurant. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I have. I worked for Red Lobster for years, so I'm very familiar with the Darden restaurants, even though Red Lobster is not part of Darden anymore. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? Costco's, BJ's? No, I don't, actually. But we need to, because there's a BJ's near us, and we should get our toilet paper in bulk. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I have no idea, because my parents weren't even expecting me and Sharon, let alone for us to be twins, so I don't know. I'd have to ask them. If you have a nickname, what is it? K? Kind of made that for myself as an older person, so K. Like the letter. Who's your favorite person in the world? Ben. Ben is my favorite person in the entire world. I don't know what I'd do without him. I'd be very sad, and I'd drink a lot. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? So I'd like to be right in the middle, because I don't want to be in like super city. There's too much crime generally in cities. But then rural, like, I do not want to live in the middle of nowhere to where it takes me a long time to get somewhere. So right in the middle is where I prefer. Can you whistle? Yeah. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No. Even though I do like to leave my window open so it shows a little bit of moon or whatever coming through. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes, breakfast is my favorite time of the day. So even though I haven't eaten breakfast this morning, and it's 10:29, so that is the meal that you should always eat because it kickstarts your day, kickstarts your metabolism. So breakfast is a yes. Do you take any pills or medication daily? Yes. Birth control, because I am not ready to have children. And then I usually take Claritin, and I have Claritin because I have kind of crazy allergies, so yes. What medical conditions do you have? Chronic retardation? I really think that I have ADD. Now that I got older, and especially once I met Ben, because he has ADD too, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this makes, like, my whole life makes sense once I read up about it. And I know that I am dyslexic as well. How many times have you been to the hospital? Not very many. Thank gosh. Probably including the day I was born. Less than 10. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, but it took me 3 years to see it because I just refused to see it for some reason. Like, everybody loved it so much, and I'm just a weirdo to where I'm like, if everybody loves it, I don't want to like it. Because I don't want to be like everybody else. Couldn't tell you why. Okay. Where do you buy your jeans? I need to buy jeans more because that is the thing that I never ever buy. And I usually have my jeans for a few years, but really the only company that I've found jeans that fit my curvy booty and then are still high-waisted, because I like higher waisted jeans. I'll just pull my shirt over it. I do not do low rise because then you have like muffin top, and I'm just not down with that. So Old Navy, and I wear the Dreamers or something like that from Old Navy. What was the last compliment you got? It was on my makeup. At work, a lady was like, can I take a picture of your makeup? Because I work in a makeup store. And yeah, so she was like, yesterday. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Sometimes, like I did this morning, and wow, I had a weird dream last night. So weird that I can't even talk about it because it's disturbing. What flavor of tea do you enjoy? So I usually don't drink tea. Teavana has a bunch of awesome teas, but one of my favorite teas to drink is probably chamomile tea. I don't have it very often, but when I do, I really enjoy it with lots of sugar. So that is my 50 questions. Sorry that it took so long. I just wanted to give you an accurate answer. Gotta give you a good answer. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my 50 questions you've never been asked, even though I have been asked some of these questions before. But I hope you enjoy this, and I'm gonna tag some people in to do it because it's really awesome, and I will put all the questions down below in the info box. So if you love this, give me a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can do that at any time. I do lots of fun things, I promise. Won't let you down. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye. Bye.